Hey, thanks for joining me again for another episode of Business Sense here at CPRBizDev.com. We're going to talk about 5 business tips that can help you with respect to starting your business. We're going to count them down. Tip number 1, secure your chain of capital. Understand where your money is going to be coming from as you get ready to start your business. Do you have enough money in the bank to support your business? Keep in mind, most businesses fail within the first 4 years, and you got to understand that you're not going to start making profit and making revenue right off the top. So whether you're planning to work, if you still have a day job, making sure planning to work to pay for your business to get it started, whether you've actually quit your job, do you have enough reserve in the bank for you to be able to take care of yourself and continue with your business needs? Tip number 2, know your numbers. A lot of people want to enter business and they think that discounts the way to get into a business, or they don't calculate the numbers that they need as far as their overheads. When you come into a business and you start off trying to discount things and you're not making sure that you have your overheads calculated right, then you're going to put yourself in a position where you're pretty much working for free, or you're actually working for the client, in which case you're paying for their training and different things like that. So make sure that you know your numbers. In fact, overestimate what your numbers are. Overestimate what it is that you will have to pay. Don't assume just because you see it at a price on the market or whatever your overheads are that you can get it cheaper. Go for face value with what you actually see. So this way you can do proper calculations when it comes time to do pricing, and you can do proper calculations when it comes time for you to start figuring out your overhead. Tip number 3, make your money stay in its lane. And when I say that, I mean separate your personal accounts from your business accounts. Do that right away and right off the top. What happens a lot of times is if you start mixing personal and business, later on down the line, you're going to be trying to calculate what was business, what was personal, and it's going to be a nightmare and a headache. Also, depending on how you have your company set up and structured, if you are mixing your personal and your business, the whole thing of limiting liability as far as LLCs and different things like that, well, now you've just opened yourself up to a whole lot more trouble. As well as when it comes tax time, it's a whole lot easier to calculate when you've got 2 separate accounts and things are identifiable clearly. So make sure that you make your money stay in its lane by utilizing business for business, utilizing personal for personal. This allows you to make the choices you need to make when it comes time to make deductions as well. Tip number 4, making sure you're covering all your taxes. You have reporting and tax liability implications with respect to a business. You need to make sure that you're calculating for those. Set yourself up a separate tax account so that as you're making money and you're calculating how much you actually would owe for taxes, you're taking that money out, you're setting it aside so that you don't go calculating it back into profits that you've made and start spending money that's not actually yours. Establish that account, make sure you've got your money set in it, and then pay those items on time. So whether you have to set up a automatic pay system, and of course in this technology, in this day and age, you can set up an automatic pay system where it will actually pay those items out of that account for you. Saves you a bunch of headache when it comes time for taxes. Saves you a bunch of headache for worrying about whether you've overspent money that you don't have. Tip number 5 goes along that tax line as well. Know what your deductions are. Know what you can deduct and know what you can't deduct. A lot of times you may have to have a professional to guide you on this, whether you have an accountant or a tax attorney. Make sure you're tracking what your deductions are. There are a lot of times in business, individuals will purchase things that are having business uses, but they're not purchasing them from their business account, or they're not purchasing them and categorizing them in the right way, in which case those are deductions that you can actually take advantage of that will actually help you when it comes tax time. All right, so those are 5 tips that can help you when you're starting your business. 5 very important things that you need to make sure that you're paying attention to that can help get you started on the right way. All right. Again, hey, thanks for joining me. If you like this video, feel free to leave comments below. Also, click the like or subscribe buttons below and let us know what you think.